Guys, and welcome to my next episode of Train Fever. This is number 5, I believe. So in the last episode, just to recap really quickly, we've linked a rail link down to Keysgrove. I'm going to start the game actually because I've got it on pause, and we've made our ring road, so that's just literally started. The ring road's not making money and the link is not making money yet, but it will do. It's only been running, well, the ring road's only been running 7 months and the railroad's only been running a couple of years, but it needs the ring road to build it. We've replaced all our old stagecoaches in Hedge End and Louth, so they've got the new horseless carriages, and we've plopped down a couple of tracks which we're now going to link in somehow to these stations, which is the next goal. So we've got a little bit of money, and we're going to start linking these in, and we're going to go for the oil. Now I don't know quite how I'm going to link this in, but it's going to come up and over here somehow. So we'll worry about that as we get over to it, because we're coming. I want to go there. I want it to go up. Like that. And then across. That's quite a long bridge actually. Didn't quite want it as long as that. And I haven't quite got enough money to... Ooh, we have got enough money to do it there. That would be okay there. Let's do that. But it's got a collision. Where's the collision? Bridge pillar. We've got running now. Okay. Need to keep running this on fast forward. I think what we'll do is we'll don't like that so far away, to be honest. So I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to flatten this back down. Doesn't have to be perfectly flat. Just a rough flat will do. And we'll slow it back down a minute. Get this track up closer. Like that. We kind of want it over here a little way. Something like that, I would say, and hopefully bridges are very difficult to get to work. Pillar collision. No, why is there a collision with the pillars? Can we go different pillars? Will that help? Oh, we want that one. That's what we want. Why is there a collision? No. Maybe if we bring the other side up. So this needs to come in this side. like that. And we just want it to go like that. I reckon we could, like, as British engineers, we could do that. Mmm. It's very cheap to flatten land, isn't it? I think. Ba-da-ba-ba. Does work fairly well as well. It's fairly flat. Right, come on, do a bridge this way. Why have we got pillar crashing? Bridge pillar collisions! It's because of that road so close, perhaps. Maybe we need to take the road out a little bit further. We do end up with this sort of thing. Let's demolish the road. And see if we can get this to work. So we're still going to get a collision. There really shouldn't be a collision there. There's got to be an easier way of doing these. Ah, here we go. I want that one. Slope is too big, well that's fine, because I can just extend this out. Not worried about that. Slope is still too high. Okay, well we'll extend this out further. I don't know. We can handle that. That's a long old bridge though. Right, okay. So we kind of want to get the hill up here. So let's scrap that. Oop. Like that. Let's see if that will work. It will. That'll do. Because I don't want that going. Oh, like that. There you go. It's a lovely train bridge thingy. Right, now can we, if we switch to roads now, switch to track, get a road under here somehow? We can. That's handy because we can swing it in here. We'll get rid of a bit of that. Like that. Like that. There we go, got a bit of a twisty twirly bit going. And then we've got to bring this back around. We've got a lot of money. Lots of money. So this track's going to carry on. it's going to go that way and down to here. Because it's building up nicely over here. So we're going to want to double track again, and I'm going to put this over here. Like that. And then we're going to... Oh, why is it even sloping? Didn't need to slope. There shouldn't need to be a slope. Oh, it's because that's going up there, is it? Okay, well we can fix that. Is that really massively like... We want this to be going down. So that it can link to that. Come on. There we go. 252 grand? Wow. Okay, that was expensive. And we're not going to have enough money for the next bit. But we can at least... Oh no, we can't get it going quite yet because we've got no trains. I'd look at that bridge. Reminds me of Sid Meier's, right. We're only going to have a single lane going there, so this train will come in. And then this one should come in on this one. Again, we only really need a single lane up here. So we could... swing it like that for now. Because it's going to cost us a fortune otherwise. And what I'm going to do... when I get some money... We need money! We need money to play this game. That's in-game money, by the way. Everything's making a profit now as well. Look at that. Hedge into Keygroves is, or Kesgrove is making 400 grand. We like that. Mind you, Hedge into Louth is making a packet. Right. I am thinking we'll come off here, like that. And I'm going to put one of these in here. Just to get this going, to be honest. Right. So, new line. We need it from here to there. So, is that how you spell crude? Crude oil. Oh, we just call it oil. T1. There you go. Actually, it's not a T1. That'd be the train that goes on it. That's the T1. Right, we need to get a train to go on there now. Buy a train. So we want this one. Buy that one. Of course, it puts that underneath so you can't see how many you've got. And then we're going to buy these, which these are 32k a pop, which is annoying because we're out of money again, so we need to wait for the money to go up a little bit. Ooh. That's the T1. Give me some money! We want money! I'm hoping you're enjoying this game as much as me, because I love this game. Alright. What do you mean not enough money? We had loads of money. It just went up to like hundreds of thousands of pounds. There we go. How many is that? 25. I need more than that. We're going to make this a long train. It does mean it's going to not make money for a long time, and it probably lose us money, to be honest. at least it's then got the capacity. So the oil should now, if we turn on our cargo, that's all going down there at the moment to there, but it should start going to there now. We've got a train, there you go. So it start filling up in there. So all of this that's going there and all of these goods that are coming back, because Hedge End has 20 of 35 being supplied, is all going like that. And what we'll then do is we're going to set up a line from here to here. Which will aid the thing. Now you don't have to get the stuff into town. I want to make that bit one way and get him on there, and I think I can do that. Oh, he's going to go in that way. Oh, okay. So as long as they stay on opposite lanes, I don't care. They should be okay because they've got 2 lanes, so if he goes in on that one should come in on that one. So we need to buy another train now. We need a goods wagon. We haven't got money. Need more money to get this one going. Bang, how many is that? 20. I want 25 really. We can get 24 on it. We ain't got no money again. Oh, this game's always running out of money. Have we paid off the loan actually? This is an interesting concept. I think that will do for that one. This one's going to be a smaller one. Because what I'll end up doing is probably getting a second one and building a second line up. So I'm going to set that on Hedge End Goods. And we're not going to name the depot. Let's make sure we get that right. We should be able to close that. Close that, and we should have a goods line running now. So all the oil should be running on that, which can carry stacks in. And then the goods train will come in and pick it up and move it down to the town centre. We'll let that run for a bit. And what you'll like about these, right guys, or what I like about these, is there you go, all the oil barrels. Now one thing that gets me is it puts the oil barrels in, but they're going into what's his name, and I kind of wish that was like oil barrels on there. There's a little bit of consistency disappeared there, but if we go to this one, you'll see it's got all the little boxes, the crates, which it works for me. So that's cleared up our roads a bit, which is good. Got a bit of money coming in, and obviously you can see all of these icons here, as someone put it to me the other day, is those icons are the money that you're losing because you're not like shipping them yourself, which is kind of true. It's just routes that you're missing at the moment, but we're making good money, and we wait for our goods line to sort of pick up a bit, and then we decide where we're going to go next. Only 4 goods in there, but there's a lot more oil coming. Now what this is doing is it will say an upgrade is scheduled in 7 months, and then we'll get 50 of 50, and it'll keep on upgrading, and the same will happen to the oil well over here. No upgrade is done because we've got a limit of 50, so that's already upgraded, so we're producing more oil, which is good. So you need to keep an eye on those. I don't know what the limit is. I've gone so far into the game, but not like massively. We can turn our goods layer off now because don't really need that. And there we go. We're pulling 10 oil at the moment, and we've got a capacity of 50 in there, so that's not too bad. We're doing good, and we can leave that running. Now we can look for another oil line, to be honest, but there probably isn't one. That we can utilise at the moment. There's a lot of coal. What gets me is there's an oil line here, and there's no oil for it. There's coal and stuff, which makes me believe there's going to be one a long way out. There's another one like that here, and over there. Oil there, and it's your choice whether you want to get oil to it, but they could be miles away. But obviously the longer distance they're travelling, the less chance they are of making money, but the too short they are as well. You have to get the balance with the goods right, because if they're too short, you're not going to be able to produce enough oil or coal or wood or ore in those sort of raw material buildings or areas or whatever you want to call them in order to transport them. So you'll be losing money on the train, which we found out on our live stream the other night. But if you get it right and a fairly good distance, it will manufacture that goods and that quick enough. But yeah, goods seem to be a bit tricky to get going. See, we've got wood there as well, but we've got no wood sources. So where are we going to go next anyway? We could come out. I'm thinking we might split this line here somehow, which will probably... it's going to be quite tricky to do that. Is it? No, I don't think it is actually. We could come across there and then link these back in this way. And then do a hedge end down to Ipswich. Because I want to get the surrounding towns of the hedge end really linked in order to develop it. Look at that train. Look at the size of it. It's a proper train. Now I haven't put any lights on there because obviously we've made that a single carriageway at the moment. We're actually making a lot of money. Now, do we have that loan still? We do. Let's start paying off this loan because we can pay off $1 million. Let's get down to 2. We can actually pay off more than that. Let's keep on doing this for a minute. I'm going to keep this open and clear off that because this is another good window that you guys got to keep an eye on. Obviously in 1870 there was a lot of costs in railroads and tracks and depots and stuff, and the previous year there was. So these 2 years we struggled to make a profit. These years, look, we're raking it in now. We are raking it in. So we are making a packet, so we can clear off this loan. We'll make even more money because we're not paying back. I think, I'm not quite sure how these loans work, but they seem to only be I don't know the proper name for it, but you're only ever paying off the interest on the loan. You're never paying off the loan itself. So you're paying back the interest that you incur over time. Now, whether it gets bigger as time goes on and inflation goes up, I don't know. But we do kind of want to clear that off so that we're not paying any money out willy-nilly to the bank. Because that way, see, we've got another $500,000. Let's pay back another $500,000. That way you're making more money yourself, because that money you would have been paying to the bank for no other reason as to really having that £3 million loan that you used at the start and not using now is just disappearing. It's just money that's been taken away from you as such. So the earlier you can pay that off, the better. But obviously it's better to sort of wait till about now, I would say. We're in the 1870s. Because then you've got a few lines that are raking in the money for you, and that way you can clear the debt a bit quicker. Because look, we've already cleared off half of it. Hasn't taken long. When we get the next $500,000, we'll do the next $500,000, and we'll keep doing that for a bit, and we'll clear off this loan. And follow a train out over the bridge. That's a big of a steep incline. It's the only way we can get across without having to like merge in with the other track. So that way it keeps it completely fresh and keeps the speed up on this train, which is good. Look at him go! Through the woods. Off to pick up. How much oil is he picking up? He's nearly in profit after 3 years, which is good. So how much oil? 15 of 50. So he doesn't need to be as long as that. We could have made him 25. Obviously, as that grows over here, it will improve, but obviously we might not make money on that for a while. So we're at nearly 500,000 again. Yes, we are. Let's pay off another $500,000. And all the time that this is going on like that, we're repaying that loan. Now, you can see, look, loan interest, £30,000, £30,000. We've only paid 20,000 back this year because we've cleared off a lot of the loan. That's like 30 grand you're just chucking away. You're just basically having a bonfire in the back garden of Train Fever and mounting all those crispy notes and getting rid of it. We've only got $1 million to pay off. I don't know what this... that is there, total. Is that outgoings maybe? I don't know. It's sort of, you got your bank balance and then you got the total of minus 700,000. Is that on last year maybe? Because you've paid back the loan? Or is that if you paid back the loan? I can see what it's doing. There's your bank balance, there's your loan. That's if you got paid off that's sort of your where your company value, I suppose. So yeah, because basically you got 83,000. Take that. Take that away from that, and that's what you get to for company value. So I can understand that now. So we're almost to a position where we can pay it back and then we'll get a positive company value. Now I think this game is lacking on a couple of areas that I liked in Sid Meier's Railroads. And if they're still going to develop it, I'd love to see these added. Is like little achievements, like as you get quicker trains, you get an achievement to say this one's gone faster down this hill, sort of thing. Because things like that, they need to sort of have a look at Sid Meier's Railroads again. Because those were cracking little things to like get. I was like, yay, look how fast, 45 kilometers an hour, woo, and 50, and then 90, and whatever. As you get the quicker trains. We were going to build a road over this way, but I think that's going to be tricky because you'd probably have to demolish the tracks to get them in, and then we'll have a load of problems. But it's kind of developing this area, and then we've ended up with a station in the middle of town, which we kind of wanted the bigger station. But yeah, we can't. Right, we can pay off our loan. Let's clear it. Oh no, we've got 100 grand left. We're just a little bit short. Didn't quite make it. We'll get there in a minute. Yeah, repay. No debt. We're debt free. So everything we've got now is in profit. So we've had 4 good years making money. And they're all making money, bar the goods line at the moment. Which isn't making much of a loss, but it is making a tiny loss. So it's doing pretty good, I would say, guys. I would say we've had a good episode. Because, as I say, it's like, look how it's building into these things. As if they're like walking through that way somehow. I would also like to see, if you're the devs by the way guys, is stations, these bigger stations that you get. If I go to one of these, say this one, I'd like to see a road link both sides. Because I think that would be cool. Now I don't know if train stations are really like that. Maybe they're not. I haven't really used trains much in my life. But I would like it if they could like access it this way. Or even if you had sort of a walkway across and then just a car park there, so they still had to come across up and over. That would be good, because then we can build train stations in the middle of towns better. That would be good. Anyway, we're at 30 minutes, guys, so if you've liked the video, hit the like button. Feel free to put a comment down below. I'll try and answer all of them if I can. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, it's very important, and even more important is to share out these videos so more people get to see them, more people get to subscribe and view more videos about games and stuff, which hopefully you guys are enjoying. Get more and more people. It helps the channel as well. If you want to come along and have a proper live chat to me, follow me on Twitch. I'll put the link in the descriptions. I'll put all the links in the descriptions to all my different sites. And also follow me on Twitter and Facebook, guys. So until the next time, it's goodbye from me until the next time. Goodbye for now.